Hello guys and welcome to another Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition. Some bad news, I'm afraid. Well, it's bad news for me, not so much for you, unless you were enjoying the videos. Um, I did have two teams in the Champions League ladder, and I was playing as Men in Trunks, as you know, posting the videos. I conceded with one of the other teams, and it's actually counted towards coach concedes. So we've been booted from the Champions League ladder competition for now. So all the games Men in Trunks have played up to now are in vain. Our last game was this match up against Undead, which we won 1-0. So what I'll do, I'll just run through the games so you can see where we were. So our next match that I would have been posting on today will have been this match up here, in which I did concede against Batonians. And it was, I mean, I could put these on, but there's not really much point now with the Champions League ladder having failed for this team. So we'll just run through the games. I'll give you an update on that. We will do it again, or I will do it again, and create a new side and play the matches. And I really did enjoy it. It was my first go. So you learn from your mistakes, or you hopefully do, and maybe I did. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm not going to run with two teams. I'm going to keep it to one, so I know exactly where I am in respect of any matches conceded and whether or not I'll get booted from the competition. So we'll just have a look at the remaining games for your browser, and just so you can see, we had a grudge match against Human Lives Matter, which we lost 2-1. Seen an enormous amount of armor breaks, but we didn't really do much damage to this team. Couldn't really remove his players, but it was a good game. We ended up losing that 2-1. Our next match we managed to win, and that was against the High Elves. So that was a really good game, a good victory for us there, 2-1. And it's such a shame. I really was looking forward to getting to the qualifiers. We were in the standings. We were in the top 2 pages most of the time. So the first 30 odd teams automatically qualify. We'd have definitely been there. There was myself and another North team that were touch and go as to first and second with the North sides, with a similar amount of wins, draws and losses. Unfortunately, the Amazon team that I created has mean we've been booted out of the competition. Our next match up here was against an opponent who conceded. We got some points there on Georgie Best and the thrower. I think that was a vampire side. And then we've got Men in Trunks again against Necros. We won that 2-0, and Georgie had levelled up at that point and got himself blocked. So well done to George. And our next match that you would have seen was a draw against another North side, Tides of War. I do remember this game. Very, very close. I mean, the opponent equalised on his turn 16 in that one. So we almost got the victory there. Tons of armour breaks and injuries in that match. So we did have to sort of get rid of a few players. Jiggled the side a little bit after that game. And then we had another victory. So we were doing well. You would see some really good games. And the opponent conceded in that. Can't quite remember what that team was in respect of race without watching the replay, so do apologise for that, but it was a concede. Then we had another match against Human Lives Matter, and I pulled out of that one right near the end. All my concedes, I took it to the wire as far as I can, and it's just a case of backing out. So that would have been my that would have been my fourth concede in total, which would have left me a spare to concede, because you go to a max of 5. Then we managed to win a game here, which was against Dark Elves. Very close counter, but we did manage to get the win, only it being 1-0. And for some reason the games added another match on, which is this one, which I didn't play. So I really don't know. I do recognise the team because he was right near the top, Chaos side, my opponent there. It says I've played all the match. I don't know what's going on, because as you can see, he's got all those armour breaks past his touchdowns. I certainly wasn't in this game, so I don't know how on earth that happened. Did he give me 5-star play points on my thrower? And we've got a number of dice. I mean, I didn't throw any blocks, so I mean, I don't know. Really don't know what's going on there. So that's kind of wrecked what have been our statistics overall. We would have been standing on 15 wins, 2 draws and 7 losses, bar that last match, which is non-existent. I'd already been kicked out of the league by this point. I'd not played a team after the Dark Elves, so it was 15, 2 and 7. We have got ourselves a level 2 stadium, but we haven't got the enhancement on that yet. So we have got the team now. We'll have a quick look at that. This was the final team, or the final article as it stood. So we've got ourselves a Mighty Blow finally on the Yeti, plus we had put plus armour on the Yeti on a roll of 10. We've got the movement busted, block guard, berserker. We've also got George, who's very close to levelling up again. We've got a couple really advanced berserkers, one with Mighty Blow piling on plus agility and guard, and we've got ourselves a Mighty Blow piling on tackle piece. We've also got the niggled plus agility kick-off return tackle piece there on a lineman. We've got a tackle fend, and we got a dauntless tackle. So we were pretty set up. We were good against elves with all these tackle pieces in there, plus all the block. The only players that didn't have block in the side is the Yeti. So you can see the team had advanced significantly. We got 1 point away there with our thrower, and if he'd have picked 5-star play points up from that last match, as it said, we would have levelled up. So you can see there, I don't know what the hell went wrong with that game, but it didn't give him 5-star play points for man of the match either. So we also got a couple runners at the end there that are rookies, haven't picked up any level ups up to now, although one is just 1 point away, which is the remake of Ronin Jr. So we've been chance to get a couple extra dodge players in the team, unless we got some better rolls on those two. So the Norse team in total was looking pretty fine. I do apologise if you're enjoying the videos that we didn't get to take them into the qualifiers, which would have been really good. but I promise to endeavour to do that with the next team. It won't be a Norse team. We'll be entering another team altogether from scratch. So if you have any suggestions for that side, or team player names, anything at all, please leave something in the comments below for me to go back to when we create the next Champions League ladder team. I was thinking of maybe going High Elves or Wood Elves. We're not having any elf teams other than the Dark Elves at the moment in the open ladder. So what we've actually done is enter men in trunks now in the open ladder. I was tilted over this because I was really looking forward to taking this team forward into the qualifiers. It's not to be. I did get rid of Angelic Tigers, which was my Amazon side, which I wasn't having any luck with whatsoever, which led to the concede, which got men in trunks kicked out of the competition. So there you go. It's just one of them things. It's my first go on the PS4 Champions League ladder. I should have looked into the rules a little bit more closely, I feel, in respect of the concedes, but never mind. I do know that you couldn't actually concede in the qualifiers itself, but obviously 2 teams count towards your total concedes per coach. So if you are entering this kind of competition, just remember that you are only allowed 5 in total between all your teams. So there's men in trunks. They've been joined by Dark Crystal, who only got 1 game in the Champions League ladder before it was disbanded and men in trunks was created. So we've got all these teams now in the open ladder. We have played a couple games which I am going to go now switch to, which is one with Riverside Raiders and also one with Ratrix Heroes. So I'll get them on as soon as possible, so you are getting to see some matches. And then we've got a case of all these teams now. We're going to put them all in, find an opponent and see who actually gets the games. So do apologise for that, guys, and I hope you aren't too upset over Men in Trunks not getting to the next stage. We will definitely give it another go, and I'd like to do so with a team of your choice. So again, just give us a holler in the comments, let us know what you want to do there, and I'll take care and bye for now.